Hello everyone, Mr. Witty here, to go over my ultimate mining setup that I personally prefer using going on long mining trips within a Township tale, the virtual reality RPG that has taken the Oculus Quest platform by storm. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like for the algorithm and consider subscribing for more content. Additionally, we have giveaways going on in the Discord, currently giving away a handful of Quest 2 facial as well as controller covers and straps, so definitely check out the description for more information about that, and let's begin our little journey of obtaining my favorite mining setup in a Township tale. Alright, so to get started on this ultimate mining setup, we're gonna need to go to the crafting deck where you go to make all your backpacks. So follow me over there and let's begin. So first thing that we're gonna need for this setup is going to be the mining backpack. I've covered this like once, I think, in the backpack video. If I can, I'll pop it up on the screen here, but either way, this is what we're gonna need. We're gonna go ahead and build this, even though I have one, just to kind of walk you through it, and then we'll show you what to slap on top of this sucker to make it a seriously dank setup. I mean, really just self-sustaining. You can stay down in the mines for so long and come back with, like, dude, like 3 people's worth of ore. Okay, you don't need a crew of people to go down there. So stick around, we'll build this up. Looks like we need a bunch of sticks and paper, rope, and leather straps. I have basically all of that, so I'll just run around, get it real quick. We'll come back, slap it together. Alrighty, now that we have the stuff that we need, which it looked like we needed 19 sticks, 1 paper, 7 rope, and 2 straps, we can begin crafting this bag, finally. Remember, we try not to forget our gold hammer. Softest metal, don't forget it. Just tons of sticks here, honestly. Tons of sticks. Once you have your mining backpack made, let's go on to make the 3 attachments for it that are seriously going to make this thing just so clutch, okay? Let's head on back to the crafting station, because I had to come back to the house and finish this up. It was just glitching out for me on that stupid station. For some reason, it wouldn't let me hammer it out. So let's head on back to the crafting station and look at the 3 attachments that you definitely need for this sucker right here. Before we do that though, we have to take a second to give a massive shout out to the people who help make this possible. The channel members who dedicate their hard-earned coin every single month by clicking that join button down below the video. UltraWit, Mike, and Black Anime Dragon 1452, who just became an UltraWit, Chris Malmberg, Michael VR, Mavelin 8182, Matt Henderson, Brent Patterson, Jacob Burns, Killfree221, and Chris Quits Reality. Thank you all so much. Okay, so for starters, I usually use this pouch right here. It's gonna allow you to carry your food, so like basic nuggets or whatever, or even a gourd full of some kind of juice that you made, or some potion, and also carry your teleport potion, which I find super important. It's pretty basic, it seems like, but super imperative. So let's go ahead and start with this. Looks like we need a leather roll, strap, and 1 buckle. So a couple rolls, 1 strap and buckle. Let's go for it. Trusty hammer.
Hello there.
See, that worked wonderfully. I'm talking just easy as pie. And I probably could have changed the other blueprint that I was trying to do over to this table, but I was not about to do that. Went ahead and finished up that mining backpack at the house, the crafting deck I had there. Because I had some stuff back at the house that I could use. So, pretty simple. Okay, we have our pouch, so that's the first thing we're going to be able to attach to our mining bag. Let's move on and check out the second thing that I really like to have and make sure that I have. These last two things are actually, to me, they're beyond a shadow of a doubt super imperative, so let's check them out. Now, the second thing I always like having attached to it, for me, is a weapon hook. Super clutch because I can always have a pickaxe, or my pickaxe on this thing, with my lantern attached. So, it's freaking awesome, and it provides just that localized light, along with not having to take up the belt space for my pickaxe. So, looks like it just needs a couple of straps, one roll, and a plate. I don't have a plate, so we'll probably have to go make one real quick and meet back here. Alright, now we have our plate, so we can craft this up real quick. Give it a good old heave-ho. Okay, so this is the third and the final thing that I recently actually added to my mining loadout, and I found that it is super essential, and not for the reason that you're going to think. You're going to assume, let's go ahead and you just put lanterns on that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you otherwise. So let me example after we build this, the full loadout, and why I think it's just overall super clutch and a great setup to have, especially for solo mining. And if you're doubling up, having 2 or 3 in a party doing this, you're all going to come out with a lot of ore at once. You'll be able to spend a long time down there and not have to worry about any weight issues or anything like that. Because keep in mind that the mining backpack mitigates half of the weight, and you can carry 100 more ore per pouch. So instead of being able to carry 50, it will allow you to carry 4 slots of 150 ore. Now, you can't store any other regular items inside of the ore bag. That's why we made the pouch for our food and our potion. However, being able to carry 600 combined overall ore, that is just mind-blowing. So let's go ahead and build this out, and I will example why all 3 of these combined with the ore bag is just superb. And voila, let's head back to the house. We'll put all this together, and then we'll head out. Moving on. I'll put this on my non-dominant side. Food pouch on the back. Talk about bugs. And our hook on the dominant side for our pickaxe. Boom. Our bag's all readied up. Now let's show you why this thing's so clutch. Now let's get all lit up and make our way into the mines. And I'll show you why this is so clutch. Okay, not only for the space that you get from the ore bag. Remember, we can carry 150 per freaking slot. Like, you can't beat that. It's freaking amazing, okay? And there's 4 slots on top of the pouch that we have, where we have stored our gourd with teleport potions that I don't have right now because we won't be going down far, and food. So, I mean, just come on. You're about to start noticing it already. Without having to hold the flashlight right in front of me, I'm going to be able to see where I need to see. Look at this, especially on solid ground. Look at that. Look at the visibility. Instead of just having that little circle, when I get down here, I can actually see where I need to go without having a... Look at this. Got 2 pieces of flint that I can use to start up with a fire if I need to, which you can find flint down here. You don't have to have that. The 2 daggers that I use to fight with. I mean, what else could you ask for? Honestly. I don't have any grass. I would like to mark the entrance here, but maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be some. I didn't bring teleport potion. I just don't want to deal with the headache. But regardless, you can get the idea just like this. I mean, it's like night and day. You know, no puns intended, but it really is. So definitely consider this when you go to building a mining loadout. Also, of course, you're going to have to take into account being able to store your regular backpack. If you don't be in crappy servers, get in a server, especially now that you can have control of your own servers, or you can find good servers to join, like on the Reddit, Facebook group, Township Tale Discord, maybe even in our Discord here in the channel. They have servers going on as well. You can find one that you can actually store your stuff in a certain location and nobody will jack with it. Because that's the biggest thing, or the biggest problem rather, that we had like on PCVR, is storing your stuff somewhere. I mean, where are you going to store it to make sure it's not jacked with? Of course, in this server, we do have our custom housing. So I have the ability to store my backpack and come down here and do this shenanigans. However, regardless of your situation, if you can do it, or you should make a way to do it. You shouldn't play in a server that you can't comfortably store your stuff somewhere. That's just kind of the way I feel about it. You should have some kind of community that you kind of have some kind of common boundaries of respect. No randoms popping in as much as you can, at least for the time being, until you have more customized housing on Quest, or until they release the housing later on. Either way, I hope you appreciate this. I hope you really like it. Make sure you give it thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already, because it's really going to help grow the channel, and I can't thank you enough for being a part of it. With that being said, as always, thank you, God bless, and we will see you on the next one.